Hello. Weather warnings have been issued for parts of England and Wales because of the risk of flooding during the next 24 hours from heavy and persistent rainfall. That rainfall coming in on top of already saturated ground. We've had wet weather during the last few weeks, and we've got another persistent spell of rain coming up for the higher ground, in particular of England and Wales. The rain courtesy of this plume of subtropical air moving up from near the Azores. Weather fronts bringing the wet weather in for Friday afternoon, especially for parts of Wales and northern England at first. A few outbreaks of rain for southern parts of England, as well as the east of England. The rain fringing upon southern Scotland and Northern Ireland, an area of cloud extending to the central belt, but further north than that, brighter skies for the north of Scotland, but with a strong wind, 70-mile-per-hour gusts for exposed parts of the Northern Isles, along with heavy showers, snow above 500 metres. Cold in the far north, actually fairly mild in the south because of that subtropical air, 17, 18 Celsius. It's not going to feel mild, though, for parts of South Wales and the southwest of England into Friday evening, because we've got a very strong wind developing here with gusts of 50 miles an hour around exposed coasts and hills. That wind bringing in the humid air will dump a lot of moisture over the hills of northern England, Wales and the southwest through Friday afternoon to Saturday lunchtime. Now, weather warnings are in force because that amount of heavy and persistent rain could cause localised flooding. Yellow warnings for much of northern and western England, as well as Wales. Widely 50 millimetres of rainfall accumulating. But over some of the wetter spots of the Pennines, there's the risk of 70 millimetres of rainfall. And over the wetter spots of the southwest moors, 90 millimetres of rainfall. Lower ground in the southwest won't see much rainfall. A lot of it concentrated over the higher ground, but it's South Wales in particular where there's the risk of 100 to 120 millimetres of rainfall during Friday and Saturday. That coming in on already saturated ground. Risk of flooding, risk of transport disruption. Amber warning in force through to late Saturday morning. So a wet start and a windy start to come on Saturday across parts of northern and western England into the Midlands, as well as Wales. But it's a mild start. 16 Celsius possible along the south coast, where still we don't see much rainfall at first during the weekend. Further north again, it's a frosty start with these big temperature contrasts across the country, either side of the heavy rainfall. Further blustery showers coming into the north and northwest of Scotland, in between some autumn sunshine. It's by lunchtime that the rainfall finally relents across parts of northern and western England, as well as Wales. It pushes into the Midlands, into southeastern and eastern parts of England. And actually, some of that rainfall will be heavy even away from the hills, along with a very blustery wind. As that rainfall goes through, as the weather front goes through, particularly lively weather on it, squally winds picking up rapidly, along with some heavy rainfall. And once that rainfall clears through, a sharp temperature drop from the likes of 15, 16 Celsius to 8 or 9 degrees behind the weather front. But the weather front finally eases away Saturday evening, and then Sunday, huge contrast for England and Wales. A sparkling day of October sunshine, blue skies and hardly any rainfall at all. Just a few showers into North Wales. Otherwise, the blustery weather continues across Scotland and Northern Ireland. Further sunny spells and showers here. Snow over the hills again, 500 metres or so. Strong wind across north and northeastern parts of Scotland, but in between some crisp sunshine. Plenty going on over the next 24 hours. If you are concerned, of course, about any of those wetter parts of the UK, you can keep up to date by following the Met Office on social media, by checking the weather warnings on the Met Office app and website. Bye-bye.